What is going on, guys and girls? It's Ghost Robo, and as promised, here is a very cool video for you guys. I'm going to be giving you what I feel are the best deals for Black Friday 2012. Black Friday is the Friday after Thanksgiving, which is in just a couple days here, and pretty much every video game you could ever want is on sale somewhere. So, I'm someone who has always taken advantage of deals. I did a lot with eBay, with Black Friday, with Christmas sales, Steam sales, all sorts of stuff before I got into YouTube, and I still do it to this day. So I feel like I got a pretty good sense of where to go and what to get and what's a good deal and what's not a good deal. Now, a lot of people will get up early and line up for some of these big ticket items like TVs or computers or things. I personally don't think those are as great as some of these smaller things like video games or some deals you'll find on Amazon on Blu-rays or DVDs or things like that. Now, big items are attractive to be like, oh my god, it's only $700 for this 50-inch TV, but for the most part, they're models that are going out of style, like of course, 2013 TV models are coming out soon. So unless it's a perfect deal, I can't really recommend all of those. But what I can recommend is these deals here. I've looked across pretty much every ad from Steam to Best Buy to Toys R Us to GameStop, and here's what I found. In terms of hardware, I'm referencing my my little pretty cat notebook here that I've taken all my lovely notes in. In terms of consoles, if you're looking for an Xbox 360, the best that I found was the Xbox 250 gig holiday bundle. It's the Xbox 360, Skyrim, and Forza 4, and that normally is running $200 at a couple of different stores. Most places seem to be selling that for $200, which is $50 less than it normally is. But my favorite deal is at GameStop. They have the Xbox 360 250 gig holiday bundle, so that's Skyrim and Forza 4, and they throw in Black Ops 2 all for $250. So you're saving $10 on Black Ops 2, and you're getting the great Xbox deal. That's my number one pick for 360. For PS3, you can find this at almost anywhere. It's the $200 bundle that comes with Uncharted 1 and 2 and Infamous 1 and 2 plus Infamous Festival of Blood, and that is running only $200, which is a great deal if you're looking to get a PS3. Now, Vita has some good deals. There's one bundled with AC Liberation. There's one bundled with Black Ops Declassified for $200. The reason I'm not going to recommend a direct place is because I think the Vita is hit or miss, and I have a hard time recommending a Vita to you. Though, if you are looking to get one, $200 is a great price, and they just had PlayStation Plus debut for the Vita. So you can get 6 games, Gravity Rush, Uncharted, and a handful of others for completely free if you sign up for PlayStation Plus, which is Sony's online service like Xbox Live. If you're looking for the 3DS, there's some decent deals as well, but again, I'm not fully in love with either system, so I didn't really want to recommend those there. The Wii U is going to be full retail value everywhere, but I can fully recommend it. I'm loving the Wii U. I love the games. My favorites so far are Nintendo Land, which comes bundled with the deluxe system, or Zombie U, which is just a great scary game. I've been doing videos on my channel. You can find those there. So I highly recommend those, although I think they're going to be full price wherever you go because the Wii U just came out. But it is worth it. It's a super cool system that I'm really loving. It's a lot of fun with family, a great holiday thing to do with your kids or your parents or your siblings or your uncles or your aunts or your pets or whoever you want to do it with. Now to the games, though. I want to get to some specific game deals that I found here. We're going to start off with an interesting one, which is from Toys R Us. They have a buy one, get one 40% off on all Wii U software, which is a great way if you just got a Wii U and you want to get some new games for the Wii U. That's where I went for my Wii U games. It's a very good deal. They also have a buy one, get one for $1 deal. Now, this deal looks really great because it has Dishonored, Need for Speed, and some really cool games, but they don't say how much those games are. If they're full $60, in which case the deal wouldn't be that good, but it might be something to look at. That's Toys R Us. They have a buy one, get one for $1. A lot of old DS games and some new games as well. Moving along, Steam is having daily sales, and they have great ones. Like, for example, today is Darksiders 2 for $17, phenomenal purchase. Walking Dead, the entire series, for $12.50, amazing purchase. I would recommend checking that every day. It's today through Monday, and they're going to have new sales every day. They also have flash sales that only last for a couple hours, but the big ones are daily, and they have phenomenal deals. If you're cool with playing on the PC, I can't recommend them enough. They have amazing deals, best prices you're going to find anywhere. Like I said, today's standouts are Darksiders 2 for $17 and Walking Dead for $12.50. Best Buy has some good things. The standout is Assassin's Creed 3. I believe it's $35 there, which is a pretty darn good price. Everything else, though, that I found that I would be interested in is cheaper at Walmart. Surprisingly, Walmart has kind of gone crazy. I'm just going to list off my favorites here that are just ridiculous prices. Dishonored, $25. Borderlands 2, $25. NBA 2K13, $25. Madden 13, $25. Some other good ones for even cheaper. Lego Batman 2, $15. God of War Saga, that's all 3 God of War games, $15. Max Payne 3, great game, $15. Uncharted 3, $15, a very solid game that I played on my channel. 2 even lower, Dead Island, $10. and Little Big Planet 2, $10. Those are great purchases for $10 for sure. So Walmart seems to be the place to go for individual console titles. Again, my top picks out of that list, if I had to pick, would probably be, I mean, the sports titles at 25 is great, but I do really like Borderlands 2 for 25. That's like it's a lot of content, a lot of fun with friends. They've already put out 2 downloadable packs. If you wanted more, you could get both those DLC packs, and it would still be cheaper than the full retail price. $20 is a great price for Borderlands 2. And I think Dishonored at 25 is good too. If you're looking for something a little more serious, XCOM Enemy Unknown for $25 is a perfect purchase as well. You're going to want to be careful because if you see basically anything for 40 or more, it's a little too high. Assassin's Creed 3 at 35 I think is a good price. In terms of Wii U games, like I said, you're probably not going to find those cheaper than that. But if you're seeing games, you know, like NBA 2K13 or Borderlands or Dishonored, some of the recent ones I've done on my channel or some of the recent big games, for like $40, you can probably find it cheaper. Amazon.com. Amazon.com usually ends up matching a lot of the best deals. So even if they're not up yet, they might match some of these prices. So I wouldn't be surprised to see Amazon go $25 on a lot of these Walmart deals. Now, I will have a text wrap-up in the description, so you can click on that and see all the deals kind of written out if you want to go down there and look down there and find more after the video if you want to kind of peruse through what I've mentioned. The other one I will bring up, quickly, Amazon also does lightning deals. So throughout the day, they'll do lightning deals where they have games for ridiculous prices. Those only last for a couple hours. And because there's so many and because they last for such a short period of time, I didn't really focus on those. I focused on things that you could get kind of throughout the couple days. And you could physically get in stores if you wanted to do that. But Amazon.com is a place to bookmark. Those video game lightning deals are usually stellar. Same with their Blu-rays and DVDs if you're into movies. The last place I kind of want to bring up is goodoldgames.com. That's GOG.com. They have a really cool deal on indie games, and it's pick 5, pay $10. And they have a huge list of smaller titles, but really standout titles. And here's what I'd recommend if you wanted to do that deal. For 5 games for $10, you can get Alan Wake's American Nightmare, which is the DLC Alan Wake pseudo-sequel. Great fun game I played on my channel. Trine, which is a really cool game. It's a couple years old, but really worth it. Machinarium, one of my favorite adventure games. It's a little robot. You have to check it out. To the Moon, a great adventure game. Tons of YouTubers love it. And Botanicula, which is another adventure game by the people who made Machinarium, if you're into that sort of thing. That's a really good deal. I was kind of looking and kind of thinking, you know, what would be my overall picks? You know, if I had to pick a couple games, what would I pick for right now? And I think I would pick... you know, if you're getting a Wii U, I think you have to get Nintendo Land and Zombie U. If you have a PS3 or 360, Black Ops 2 is a phenomenal game. I did not like Modern Warfare 3 last year, but I'm loving Black Ops 2. So much value with Zombies campaign and multiplayer. Just the 10-point system that they added to multiplayer, great thing. Borderlands 2, another great one. That's a ton of content for a great price. Again, you picked it up for $25, like I said. Amazing value. You're going to have a lot of fun. The campaign is at least 30 hours long, and there's so many side missions, you can definitely bump that up to, you know, 40, 50, especially if you want to max out the level cap, play with friends, do the DLC, stuff like that. I have to give a recommendation of the Walking Dead series. It's coming out on disc, I believe, at the beginning of December. So that's an option if you don't want to do the downloadable route. But currently it's available on Xbox Live Arcade, PlayStation Network, Mac, PC. Steam has that great price right now. If you're watching this video when it first goes up, $12.50 is phenomenal. I wouldn't be surprised to see that deal recycle itself on Steam later in the sale. But again, all 5 episodes are $12.50, phenomenal. Did a full walkthrough of that game, one of my absolute favorites. I also think that I would probably recommend Dishonored. I think a lot of people will like that. It requires a little more patience than I like in my games, but I think it's a very cool concept for $25, a no-brainer. If you're a younger gamer, Lego Batman 2 is fantastic for $15. And Little Big Planet 2 is also awesome for $10 as well. They have a ton of great sales on older games. I'm focusing mainly on 2012 releases for you guys because that's where you're going to really want to get the most value. If you had to pass up a game because of price or because of different things, you just weren't ready to play at that time. But they do have a lot of older stuff as well. If you're looking for last year's releases, you can probably find a lot of those games for $10, $15. They have great sales on a lot of games. I think buying video games around Black Friday is potentially the best item to buy on Black Friday because they can make things so cheap. And if you're a PC gamer, Steam just kills your wallet. Also, just some console feedback from me. If you're deciding between 360 and PS3, I have to say 360. Now, new consoles will probably be out next fall for both Xbox and PlayStation. But if you're going to get one, I'm really liking that $200 or $250 bundle. If you want Black Ops 2, you can get that $250 bundle from GameStop. If you don't want Black Ops 2, you can get that $200 bundle from Best Buy, Walmart, a bunch of different places. That comes with the 250 system, the same system I have, the 250 gig system. And Forza and Skyrim for $200, fantastic price. In terms of Vita versus 3DS, kind of a toss-up. It depends what kind of games you like. I suggest checking out what they have. The scary part is that there is not many big releases for either system. Vita, if you want some just toss-out titles that I think are really good. Lumines is really fun. Sound Shapes is downloadable, but it's amazing. Persona 4, Zero Escape, Gravity Rush, Uncharted is pretty good as well. Those I would recommend. I would not recommend Call of Duty Black Ops 2 for Vita or Resistance. Those are incredibly crappy games. Shooters on the Vita have not impressed me at all yet, which is something I was really hoping for and kind of sad by. 3DS, my favorite is Super Mario Land 3D. That's in a bundle that you can find at the Fire Red, Flame Red 3DS. It's a cool bundle. I also really like New Super Mario Bros. 2. I really like the Resident Evil game on 3DS. I think it's better than the one on Xbox and PS3. I'm trying to think anything else on 3DS that's really a standout. I just picked up Paper Mario. I haven't played it yet, but I've heard pretty good things if you're into RPGs, looking for something longer term. But again, both systems are kind of... I just have a really hard time fully recommending them when I haven't fallen in love with either system. I have fallen in love with the Wii U, though. I think that's a super purchase. And if you're looking to get one for your family or for yourself or for a friend, I think that's a super thing. But just know that, one, they'll probably be decently hard to find, or at least sparingly placed around your area. I didn't have trouble finding one. I thought I was, and then I waited for 3 hours for no reason. But it's a great system. It's going to be full price, though, through the holidays, so don't expect many deals there. And again, looks like the winner this year is Walmart. Normally, Amazon wins for online, and like I said, they'll probably price match a lot of things. So if you're looking at online, Amazon.com is your best place to go. If you're looking for brick and mortar, walk into the store, Walmart seems like the winner this year. There's a couple good deals at Best Buy, but again, like just to give you a comparison, at Best Buy, Madden and NBA and some of those games, Borderlands 2 are $35, whereas at Walmart they're $25. And so I'm not really sure why Best Buy is doing that. Maybe they think people just walk into their store and think games and they're going to buy them there more. Walmart's crazy crowded on Black Friday. Like I said, Toys R Us has that good deal on Wii U. GameStop has that cool Black Ops 360 bundle, but you can find those PS3 and 360 bundles pretty much at any store. Steam is a great place to go for cheap, awesome games. Darksiders 2 were $17. If you can get that anywhere from $17 to about $25, must buy. Amazing. You'll have a lot of fun with that. Walking Dead, again, super title. I'm trying to think anything earlier in the year that you might be able to pick up that would be good or cool. I mean, Max Payne 3 is great at $15 from Walmart. You can pick that up. I'm guessing Amazon will come close, 15 or 20. That's no-brainer at either of those prices. Lego Batman 2, I really like that for $15 as well. My brother Noah, he's 10 and 11. He had a blast with it. Xbox Live and PlayStation Network are having some sort of Black Friday, Thanksgiving sales as well, but I didn't see anything too remarkable there. But if you're looking to get some downloadable games or some DLC, know that that stuff will be discounted. So basically, the rule of thumb is stick to Steam and Amazon for online retailers. Good Old Games has some cool, unique stuff as well. And then for brick and mortar, I'd say hit up Walmart for games. You can find the console bundles pretty much anywhere, and then wherever you can find a Wii U would be good. But it's pretty darn crowded and crazy out. If I were you, I'd see if Amazon will match those prices. And again, for a basic rule of thumb, $25 is a great price to play for any of these games. Even $30 is worth it if you don't want to deal with jumping from store to store. If it's $40 or above, you can probably find it cheaper. And one final note is to watch out for Far Cry 3. That game releases December 4th. Been getting fantastic reviews, tons of 9s and 10s out of 10. And I think it's going to be fantastic. I'll be doing a walkthrough on my channel so you can see it there, but also just something to put on your Christmas list or something to maybe save some money for if you're wondering what to use those last few bucks on. That game looks like it's going to be a fantastic one. Huge open world. They say that they are merging storytelling and open world gameplay, the best that reviewers have ever seen. So I don't know, but I'm super excited for that one. Hopefully that gives you a good idea of what you want to get and where you want to go. You have my thoughts, my recommendations, my opinions. Again, all that is textually described in the description below. Hope it helped a little bit. Let me know if you like this video. Hit that like button, add your favorites, show some love. If you appreciate this, maybe I can do another one closer to Christmas time as well. But until next time, guys and girls, fantastic day. Drink some hot chocolate. Have a very, very happy Thanksgiving. Good luck if you're brave in any Black Friday store crowds, or just enjoy sitting home on Amazon with those lightning deals and all their price matching goodness. Until next time, guys and girls, we will see you all later.